The afternoon kickback with ShyBananas on My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Good afternoon, and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the hardest radio show to ever hit your airways. Yes, it is I, ShyBananas, and I'm in here juicing up your airways from 1 to 3 p.m. We just finished listening to that Bruno Mars and Cardi B with Please Me. Baby, that's what I come up here trying to do. I try to please y'all with this musical therapy. Baby, it's Mental Mondays, it's Money Management Mondays, and I got my guest host in the building again this week, Mr. ShyMac.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's your boy ShyMac, the one-stop shop. Let's get it.
Hey, all the way from the boss's corner to the comfort corner. Y'all know, like I just said, it is Mental Mondays and Money Management Mondays. So y'all know I got a lit show for you guys. You know, information that we all can use. You know, some inspiration, some motivation, and, you know, some tips. Today's topics, you want to tell them what today's topics is?
Sure, why not? Today's topic is going to be about the nervous breakdowns that we do have.
Mental breakdowns, signs and symptoms, y'all. Yes, it's all about protecting that mental space. Also, on the money management segment, we're going to talk about healthy spending. We want to get y'all pockets right. Now that the city has officially opened up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not the city. The nation, like, oh my God, we are opening up, and baby, I was watching Wendy Williams and this morning, and I'm like, wow, she got a full crowd, like everybody side by side, everybody masked up, you know.
Well, how do you feel about the city opening back up? Are you happy about it? Or
I mean, I'm definitely elated. I'm over excited. You get what I'm saying? Because we can get back to Shimani. For real.
Yeah, you're right.
How you feel about opening up?
No, I'm 50-50 with it. I mean, I'm glad because I'm tired of being in the house. So I'm ready to go out there and enjoy myself, have a good time.
Yes. I think that's what we all want to do, just get back to some sense of normalcy. But speaking of, we'll never get back to the sense of normalcy if we don't learn to put these guns down. Man, we had 45 shot over the weekend. The weekend itself. We are finally allowed outside, you know, where everybody want to start showing their butt. 45 shot, 3 fatally, and weekend violence across the city. We're gonna touch up on that, but y'all know how we do the afternoon kickback. Every time I come up in here, before we do anything, I gotta hit you with the inspiration of the day. And today's inspiration, I want to start by saying this. In light of it being Mental Mondays on the afternoon kickback, I want to encourage each of you listening to start each day refusing to stress yourself out over things that you can't control or change. This is a friendly reminder that doing your best does not mean working yourself to the point of a mental breakdown. You hear me? You know, when I say this, I mean it. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. As a matter of fact, it determines where you start, okay? So always understand the answers one seek never come when the mind is busy. It comes when the mind is still. So keep that thought in mind when worry knocks. You know, mental pain is less dramatic than physical pain. but it is more common and also more hard to bear. The frequent attempt to conceal mental pain increases the burden, okay? So it is easier to say my tooth is aching than to say my heart is broken. So I want to encourage you guys, if you're feeling some type of way that's overwhelming inside, and the pressure and the frustration and the anxiety, or you're having mood swings, they start to come. I encourage you to talk to someone, whether it be a friend, a family member, your significant other, a therapist. Reach out, because people actually have a genuine care and concern for you, you know, and that is my inspiration of the day. Man, it's Mental Monday. I felt good about that. Did you feel good about
Yeah, I
that?
feel it all over here.
Man,
That's
man,
the truth
man.
right there. Everybody needs somebody to talk to.
This is true. Like, we all, even when you're trying to do everything yourself, the truth is, everybody needs somebody, some sense of support. And you need that person that you can talk to. That person that looks at you, no judgments on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We all need that somebody. It's Mental Mondays over here, afternoon kickback. We gonna get y'all together. I wanna talk about something today. I seen something. I don't know, cause I was kind of like wanna hold it for tomorrow for talk about it Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow we're gonna have our special guest in the building again. Miss Angela Williams, the sound bowl healer and inspirational advisor from Inspirational Beauty. Kato's gonna be back in the building. He is the CEO of Wolf by Design, and he is a shaman and inspirational uh, speaker as well. I'm not sure if Tamika will be joining just yet. We're gonna see. She might have what we need though. She is a Reiki healer and a spiritual advisor as well. Tamika Claudio, Divine Health, Wellness, Divine Health and Wellness. I, you know what? I'll get back to that. I don't like to chop things up, but sometimes it be like that. Whew, especially when you're getting a little comfortable in the kickback. But they be having so much information, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the talk about it Tuesday topic. So I seen something yesterday. Big shout out to all the Geminis celebrating their birthdays. Big shout out to everybody doing their thing. Because, like, it opened up and everybody is throwing events. I went to Black Tea's bottle service, the season finale, the taping of the season finale yesterday. Some nice artists in the building. They performed. The energy was dope. But while I was there, I ran into somebody I haven't seen in a little bit. I love this weekend was like so dope. I swear it was. It was just dope, 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 because I had event after event, and a lot of people haven't seen me since my injury. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was meeting people that know me that I don't even know. But then I ran into people, that I was connected to. So I ran into this gentleman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say no name, but we chopped it up, and I'm like, so how are the kids? He was like, the kids are good. Actually, I got another one. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I got another baby girl. So now he like got 3 girls, like I got 3 boys, right? And I'm like, oh, that's good. You just can't make no boys. Make a small talk, right? And then he said, and then I looked down and I seen a ring on his finger, right? I say, you married too? He said, no, we get married in September. I'm engaged. So the question of the day is, like, that is rare. Men wearing engagement rings. And actually, like, especially taking themselves off the market. You get what I'm saying? The whole bachelor party thing is like, this is your last night to be free. You get what I'm saying? So I can't even say average because I don't know the statistics.
Right.
that was heartwarming. You know what I mean? And I mean, yeah, real brief because living in today's time, especially in the younger generation, because he is, you know, you're not, you know, he like in his mid 30s, well, maybe early 30s or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. What do you think? Like,
When I was engaged or whatever, all the way till I got married, I did wear my ring. A lot of times, at least in my circle, I can only handle one female at a time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, well, I am saying y'all a handful. Most of y'all are a handful, and you need to literally just sit aside and take care of one female versus having five here and three here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I mean, I totally agree, but a man actually wearing an engagement ring, I can't say that I've seen that in my time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, in this generation, you will see that a whole lot more.
Well, I guess I can't say that because now we have the LGBT community, and but when it comes to man and woman,
Right.
like it's not a part of the normal tradition. You know. Anyway, you know that is to talk about it. Monday topic. What have you ever known of a man to be engaged? You know, to a woman, let's say that, and wear the engagement ring. Now, you've heard of them being engaged,
Yeah.
but actually walking around with the engagement ring on and saying, "This is my engagement ring." That means he got a bigger and better ring coming too. Like I want to know all this. Don't be laughing at me because I'm so dead serious. It was it was a breath of fresh air. Like men that chivalry is not needed. You know, you can actually have someone that wants everybody to know you exist, even when you're not in the room. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to it if you think about it. A lot in this generation, guys are getting quote unquote smarter, if you will, because the females in this generation they don't really care. When they see a ring, they say, "Oh, so he's faithful, he's committed to his wife or whatever." So now I got me a one night stand. I ain't got to worry about him calling me or blowing my phone up.
Ooh, that's a whole other way to look at it.
Yeah, that's what a lot of in my generation. That's what a lot of guys did. They said, "Oh yeah, I got my wedding ring going." They're not even married. And girls be like, "Oh, so you married? Yeah." So yeah, but now we're best
So
friends.
that's the old trick,
that's the
like
old
taking a
school
kid,
trick,
your niece or nephew to the park.
Oh,
and,
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, like I did that too.
the overlays for the underplay is what I like to call it.
It shows our sensitive side.
Right.
So and the wedding ring shows that we are faithful and we're not trying to mess up nothing.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I can get jiggy with that. I can get jiggy with that. As Will Smith would say. People laugh at me because I still say that I get jiggy with
Yeah,
it.
I haven't heard that in a minute.
You never know what you're going to hear on the afternoon kickback because this is the rarest, hottest, most inspirational and motivational show that you'll hear. You get what I'm saying? It's informative. I take you back to your roots while keeping you in tune with today. I'm gonna tap into your mind, your body, and your spirit in some way each and every day. Speaking of, it's time to get back to the music. You know, we're here for the musical therapy, and this next track right here, this artist was in the building a few months back. Bree McHale. You feel what I'm saying? She is a gospel singer, R&B. Like she's soulful. And y'all know every time I come up with here, I want to give y'all something for the soul. So here's her track, Foundation, because I think that's what we're talking about. Today we're talking about overall foundation, your mental foundation. You know, how do you know when you're at the point of having a mental breakdown, right? We're also talking about your spending habits. Spending habits can send you into a mental breakdown, believe it or not, because you have those that live beyond their means, right? Do you live beyond your means?
I honestly don't know.
We
In my head, I think I do. I don't think I do. But
well, we're going to kick back the chit chat and, we're going to talk about it later. Keep it locked right here on the afternoon kickback with ShyBananas and guest host.
your boy ShyMac, the one stop shop.
Right here on My Radio Chicago, brought to you by the Support District Radio Network. If you haven't already gotten the app, I'm going to need you to go get it. It's the free 99 via your Google Play or Apple stores today. Simply go to Google Play or Apple Store, go to Support District Radio, and tune in to My Radio Chicago. If we also have a sister station, feel free to check them out because they be vibing out just like us, My Radio Phoenix. Big shout out to My Radio Phoenix family over there in Arizona holding it down, and also SDR Uncut for that raunchy, that's what you want, Uncut, you can tap into the SDR Uncut. I tell y'all all the time, it's more than radio over here on My Radio Chicago. So don't you dare touch that dial. It's about to get lit in here, baby. You ready, Shy?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
Let's go then. You see, I be.
No, yeah, when you see that, I'm like, okay, I don't think it's off.
Yeah, then I'm like, what's going on? Hey y'all, thanks for joining. Make sure y'all share the live, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to share the live. Do what it do, make it do what it do.
Somebody's coming.
Wow.
Read your comments. Yeah, David Burns is acting up.
What is that?
They talking about, I tell females all the time that I'm married. They move right from me.
You say what? They what?
They move away from me.
They move what?
Yeah, until they say, I'm married. I mean, it works for certain people, so I don't know. Maybe I always just gravitate towards me. I don't know, being a side piece. Oh, no, baby girl.
Praise the Lord.
It's your name I praise. Praise the Lord. For the day, His mercy and grace. It's your name I praise. I know you was down anoint me. Game 2.3. You know what a time it's great. And you lay me down at night. I know if I ever did it wrong, that you would make it right. Thankful for your relevance. Humble in your warmth. Every time they tried to tear me down, that smile was on my face. My life was a testament. I knew I was ever sent. Ever since I'm talking about it, I'm in my element.
Hey, you hear that? Hey.
Never have to contemplate how I made it point at me reiterating. They say I'm better than. I'm hoping you understand. Everything can change, but the Lord, I give you my hand. Praise the Lord for the day. His mercy, grace, it's your name, praise, praise the Lord, praise for the day, for the His mercy, grace, His mercy, it's your name, praise. I wanna thank you for you know I'm for the things that you do, I ain't worth it. Promise you make me a winner. Give me purpose, I know it was worth it, and that's why I stay rocking with you. All said you never did me, even though it hurt me. I was feeling dirty, remember? Lord, you love me, ain't no doubt about it. Got in trouble, they couldn't get about it. But I knew who to call, never let me fall. Type of love I keep.
We are back in the building, y'all. ShyBananas over there doing her thing. Just hello to the people.
What's going on? Happy Monday. It's beautiful Mondays right here in the afternoon. Kickback. You feel me? And also Money Management Mondays. Y'all better make sure y'all tap in and allow us to do for your afternoon. You feel me?
Yeah. What y'all would do. Support the shit radio. Download the app. Right there. It's free. You can do it. Download it. Apple stores all around.
Yeah. Praise the Lord for the deed, for the His mercy, grace, His mercy, it's your name, praise, your name, praise for the deed, for the His mercy, grace, it's your name, praise, yeah. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Ever since you came in my life, I ain't got no friends when they turn their back on me. No. Oh, nobody but you, Lord. Go back. Let me do it again. We run the internet. My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio. Who has the dopest personalities on the internet? My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. You know it's more than radio. Oh, baby, you the baddest. I'm so hypnotized by the way that you dancing. Hands on your waist. We be rocking. It's like magic. It's like magic. I'm rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. I'm rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. I'm rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. I'm rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby.
So lonely.
Baby, tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rockin' with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rockin' with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rockin' with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby.
Hey, you know I'm trying to see. Hey, what's good with you and me, baby? It's gonna be. I'm holding you tight, love you right.
Give me the chance to be your man. And you know exactly how I feel. Rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Rocking with you, baby. Tell me what we gon' do, baby. Oh, baby, you the baddest. So hypnotized by the way that you dance it. Hands on your waist, we keep rocking. It's like magic. It's like magic. Hey, we're the station too big for frequency. My Radio Chicago. Support District Radio Network station. Whoa! You ChiBananas. Yeah, yeah. ChiBananas. I'm the afternoon kickback. So don't you dare touch that down.
Hey, yes, Rocking With You by my boy Matt Wilson featuring Marlon. I love that track.
Yeah, that was real sweet.
That's a whole vibe in itself. A whole entire vibe. Lakeshore Drive type of vibe. That's why I play it all the time. Because I love that song. And because I appreciate each and every last one of you guys for rocking out with me and my boy ShyMac, all the way from the boss's corner to the comfort corner.
Oh yeah. You know what I love?
What?
I love this weather. I love these females. I seen the most beautiful female yesterday in the sundress. Oh, it was gorgeous.
Here we go with the sundress.
Man, it's 75 degrees right now. And we out here just off Lakeshore Drive. The wind blowing.
Lord.
You know, the wind just like that. Like, it was lovely. It was a beautiful day.
You know what? I cannot. I want to give a big shout out to one of the afternoon kickbacks sponsors. I Said It, the celebrity interviewer, which is also the owner of I Said It Management and TV and magazine company. Okay, so I want you guys to make sure you go check out my sponsor because he is dope. When I say he's dope, he's dope. He not only do celebrity interviews, but like I say, he is the CEO and of I Said It Management, which is a TV, radio, magazine affiliated network that offers digital marketing and sponsorship opportunities, along with hosting opportunities for females, modeling opportunities for women. Um, they they are also doing virtual interviews for artists or business owners. If you are looking to better your company's goals, then he is the person to contact. Make sure you contact them at I said it period mc@gmail.com. Yep, it's just like that. I said it period mc@gmail.com. And make sure y'all let him know ChiBananas and the afternoon kickback sent you. You want to know why? Because I said it. Anyway, that sponsorship and commercial is brought to you by our weather report. What is it feeling like outside, Shy?
Today is currently 75 degrees outside. It is sunny, so go ahead and go outside. Enjoy the nice cool breeze of the lake. And I know I did. I did this morning. So I went out for a nice little stroll down Lakeshore, not Lakeshore Drive, but it was Lakeshore Drive.
Mm-hmm.
A nice little stroll. Man, a lot of interesting people, I would say.
Were they all in sundresses?
No, I only counted like 5 of them, but that was about it. It was pretty early, so around this time it should be a lot more.
Well,
if you ask me.
yeah. So you know what? a little fun before we get off into the mental health topic of the day. Um, like I say, I want to send out a special birthday shout out to all the Geminis celebrating. Shout out to my best friend, Samir. She out in Las Vegas, and her husband, Rico, is on my live. Like, hey, we out here in Las Vegas chilling for your girl birthday. So, happy birthday to my best friend. It's been my best friend for 30, 32 years.
Mm.
32 years. Most people don't have friendships like that. I have two friends. One, I've been on Samir for 32 years. The other one, Anita, I met her 30 years ago. Samir introduced me. So we all been like three peas in pie, you know?
Mm.
But yeah, I want to send a special shout out to my cousin Jada, my favorite. That was my favorite person. She had a sneaker ball this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the sneaker ball.
How was
It was nice. It was real nice. You know, it was definitely nice. It was a vibe. It was nice seeing people that I ain't seen since
it? Sure.
I was bad.
Oh,
Because I used to fight.
Oh, man, I can tell. I can tell you're a fighter.
No, it wasn't that I wanted to fight
You was provoked.
all the time. No, you're laughing. I'm dead. I'm
No,
so serious.
it's funny because I can see you, fighting or whatever. I can't see you being provoked fighting. That's just
the
me.
thing. I've always been the person that I am right now. You get what I'm saying? I've always been loving, caring, kind. But people will push you.
Yeah.
I believe it or not, I used to be bullied and I used to run. Like my whole seventh grade,
Mm-hmm.
I ran. Like from these girls, because they was way bigger than me. It was three of them. I swear to God, I live in the Jeffrey Manor. I cannot make this up. And so my eighth grade year, one day I was just tired. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more.
Right, you don't.
And I stood and I fought them. I fought them on 100th and Yates. I never forget it. Ray's, rest in peace to Ray's candy store was across the street. And we're right in front of a little vacant lot. I think it was like an auto store that used to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just fought them.
Did you win?
I did. I kicked their asses. I did. Like, I swear I did. Ask my brother. My brother, like, that's when I learned I had hands.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, I learned I had hands. It's been a couple, like, from that point on, like, girls never fought me. They always jumped me. So then I'm going to get into the fight with the twins, Louise and Eloise and the man.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like,
I mean, it's kind of a good thing, though. If they had to jump you to beat you, then it should be a compliment. That's how I feel.
I don't know if it was my beauty or my booty, but
It's probably
they
both.
just didn't, you know what I mean? Or the fact that everybody liked me. Like, I'm always a friend. So you know how people have a problem with you being friends with somebody that they're,
Cool. Yeah.
that was that. But anyway, enough of my life. It was just some fun facts about me. Like, people didn't know, like, yeah, I used to fight. I'm a love another fight.
That's good to know. But if provoked, she will still lay them hands on you.
I will, man. These hands can get serious. I must tell y'all that they definitely get serious. But no, I've learned to use my words. You know, the term "words hit harder than fists" is much more true. And then kindness, though. Like killing a person with kindness. Like people don't understand if they f over you and you still be nice to them. How can you do that? You know what I mean? People don't think of stuff like that.
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of time I'm going to get bent over for anybody. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I was like, God bless you. If you keep doing this over and over and over again, I'm going to get tired of it. That's just me. Yeah, you're a better person than I am. I can't do it all the time.
I just learned how to treat people accordingly. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. See, me, I look at things as always a teachable moment.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being mad and upset, it's like, oh, let me teach you something. You get what I'm saying? Like, you may not receive it, but you go, like, it's going to keep playing in your head, like, why is she still being nice?
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to my boy David Burns on the live as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you ain't tuned in to the Facebook Live, I promise you, David got it going up. Shout out to Linda Gregory. She was in the building last Thursday. Phenomenal. Did you catch the show Thursday?
Yes, I did.
Man, powerful testimony. She is a beautiful being and a perfect example of your circumstances does not determine where you're going. You get what I'm saying? Or what's in store for you. You got to always just look for the moment to elevate so you can levitate. I've been saying that ever since I said it because I love it. Like elevation brings levitation. You get what I'm saying? You be around flow. Anyway, but yeah, question of the day is, do men whom are engaged to women walk around and with their engagement ring on, right? And you say you've seen it.
I've seen
And so I want to give some
Yeah, we can come somewhere for this. Mr. Burns over there was acting up.
You the one brought it to my attention, yes.
Yeah.
He say his wedding ring runs women off. You, on the other hand, say it invites women in.
Yeah. And also, I guess it depends on what kind of person you are. I'm not sure how he is, but in my experience, everybody say I'm a natural flirt. So I can talk to anybody. Just
yeah, because I see how you just talking to me right now. Why your lips got to be moving like that?
It's a natural thing.
Why your lips moving like that, Chi?
But no, I mean,
Shy.
it's just like somebody told me a while ago. I think one of my old friends. They said, you have a different voice. Everybody got their proper voice when they're on a business call. I have a proper voice doing that and also talking to females. Normally I'll talk like this. They say when the female's around or on the phone with me, they change up from this to, hey, how you doing? They're like, really, dude? You singing smooth jams? Like, no. I don't know how it does. I don't know how to explain it. It just cuts on and cuts off.
Oh, Lord. Shout out to I Said It, one of our sponsors that's on the live. Oh, my God. Y'all are so hilarious. Man, it's crazy. That, like, I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's real cute. And it tells a lot about how serious he takes the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it should be a normal tradition. You get what I'm saying? Like the moment that you say, hey, baby, I want to marry you, you should put on that gift ring.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so
If she got to wear the ring, why not? Why can't he wear the ring too? Why we got to wait until we solidify? You get what I'm saying?
yeah, it's just like a dog. When a dog pees on something, that's the problem. That's his. I'm not saying we're gonna pee on you. I'm getting. Hold on. Let me switch it up.
Ain't no R. Kelly
Y'all should have seen her face. That was hilarious. I'm not saying we're gonna pee on the female. No, we're not no R. Kelly stuff over here. No, I'm just saying we put the ring on you. Now, we're already put so much time and investment in you. We're not trying to have nobody else snatch you up. It's like my cousins always told me. They was like, yeah, I put all this time into this dude. I'm not gonna have some other female enjoy what I made you.
Huh? Why do people say that?
And it is true though. In the sense, it is
But
true.
it's true.
It is.
That is a banana fact. It's crazy, but it's true. But here's even more true. Some people are just seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And that's what it goes back to what I said earlier. A teachable moment. You have to take some relationships are just teachable moments. You can never be in a space where you say, you know what, I went through all this with you. You get what I'm saying? And now why does he or she get the best of you?
Right.
That's like the movie Acrimony with Taraji P. Have you ever seen that?
I've heard, but I haven't seen it.
You have to watch it because, speaking of situations like that can cause you to have a mental breakdown. And that's the movie that comes to mind when you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Acrimony and also Tyler Perry's movie, oh God, where out the woman's form when he divorced her for a white woman and threw her out. What is the name of that movie? That movie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and people feel like just because no, you did your part. Me, I be like, I did that. You get what I'm saying? I celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate you, baby. I will.
You gonna celebrate it?
Yeah, you want to know why? Because when you know how good you've been to somebody, it shouldn't bother you where they end up because you did your part. And if they wasn't good enough for you, then why stay there? The point in teaching them that is because you want to see the and see love, true love is flaws and all and with or without you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying, if you love something, you let it go.
Yeah, and also say until death do us part.
The death of the relationship did you part.
Yeah, and I gotta say you gotta watch how you put that on because a lot of females and a lot of guys too take that to heart. Okay, until death do us part. What was that movie? It's a Tyler Perry movie. Yeah, what it was, but the guy he was always abusive to the man. That's gonna bug me crazy. Yeah, what it was, but as soon as he got engaged to the girl, he started abusing her every day and every night. The mom, she was used to that.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of that? It's not a Tyler Perry movie, is it? I swear it is.
I
I gotta get up now, but
I don't know what you're talking about, Brody.
there's a whole lot of Tyler Perry movies that comes up to mind when it comes to
Because
this topic.
he touch on things that you can resonate with, whether you went through it or you watched it happen in your home or in your family or in your community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's definitely big shout out to him for doing what he do. Right?
And coming back with some more hits too.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
I can't wait because, like I say, everything is open, and we're. I think that's why I want to talk about preparing yourself from your mental breakdown, from signs and symptoms. So after this next musical segment, we gonna get to it, right?
Right.
You ready to get to it?
I'm ready.
Make sure y'all following the live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can follow it on the afternoon kickback with ShyBananas on both. Be lit up in here, baby. It's a whole vibe. And it's a lituation situation. It's mental money management Mondays. We are in here, me and ShyMac.
Yeah, straight from the boss's corner.
To the comfort corner. We're here to comfort you guys. And to 3 p.m., that's what you get. So we get money management tips and also, the mental Monday tip. Talk about the subject of the day, which is signs and symptoms of a mental breakdown. How to deal, how you know, and some of the causes, right? And then the money management segment is healthy spending. So keep it locked for that. Y'all know what? It is that close, y'all. It's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Yes, the Juneteenth. My Radio Chicago Summer Splash Jam is coming up. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. I got my ticket.
Are you wearing swimming trunks or, Speedos or what are you doing?
Well, I'm not wearing a Speedo. Let's get that thing right now. No, well, I'm not wearing no Speedo. Now, swim trunks probably so, yeah.
Are you gonna wear a white tee or a tank top with your, or are you gonna let it all hang down?
No, I'm wearing a tank top. I'm not ready. My body's not ready yet. In my head is ready, but outside looking,
See,
it's
we
not
gotta
ready
tap
yet.
into your mental because you need to love yourself.
I do.
Flaws and all. Why? If you love yourself, why do you care what people think when they look at you?
I'm not worried about what everybody else think. I'm worried about what I think. In my head, I ain't.
And so if you love yourself, you don't like the way you're looking right now.
I feel a little sexy. Look at the little peach fuzz hanging out.
Man boobs and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, this right here, I'm cool with this. But just taking the whole thing out, I'm like, oh.
I swear I don't care what nobody, and I do mean absolutely nobody, think about what I'm doing and what I'm wearing. I look. You can see the dimple. You can see, like I got a scar in my back. I do. And I wasn't going to go because, like, I had surgery last week. And so I have like this big scar in my back, and it looked like an open apple. So it looked like somebody's looking at you.
You had a surgery within a week, and you still doing what you
I
do?
had a surgery right before I went and did the Young MA concert, the media coverage. Like literally 2 hours before I got up the hospital. I did.
It's fresh.
Yeah. And it's ugly. But I I make a joke out of it. I be like, I guess my third eye is officially open. Anyway, afternoon kickback vibes with ShyBananas and ShyMac. Y'all know I'm crazy. That's why my name's ShyBananas. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to it. Y'all gotta know because I need you guys to make sure y'all pop out and tune in to. Come kick it, with us at the Juneteenth Summer Splash event. It's going to be a lituation, so don't you dare touch that dial. Here are the details now.
Chicago, Juneteenth Summer Splash Jam. Saturday, June 19th at the Hollis Estates, 2200 West 57th Avenue, Maryville, Indiana, from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yo, this is an outdoor event starring ChiBananas, the Crown Holder, international recording artist, also performing Carmen G, Mikey Dollar, Stella Faye Music, Codeine, Sip Slow, Johnny Dimitri, Chanel Ellis, Kim Folks Snail, First Lady China, and more. DJ K Caesar, DJ Sluggo, Jerry P the DJ, DJ G Money, and DJ Chill. On the ones and twos, hosted by the My Radio Chicago family and Sean Dale. There's gonna be vendors, food, fun, and plenty of entertainment. Face masks required. For tickets, go to eventbrite.com. For more info on performances, vending opportunities, and birthdays, call or text 773-943-9402. Download the Support District Radio app with My Radio Chicago and enjoy.
Ain't go, 'cause everybody ain't broke. But I'm ready to give a second chance, 'cause everybody ain't everybody ain't so. Yeah, but I'm ready to give a second chance, 'cause everybody ain't.
I remember doing messed up things in my lifetime. You can even say that I crossed the line. Had to hop out of that dark place, even look in the mirror, even seen a dark face at times. Having fights with my old man, cause he didn't understand. I had other plans, being a parent, so he went through my gym bag, through my raps and the weed in the trash can. Like what you doing? I hope you say this shit you pursuing. This one bad way, your life is ruined. I know you wanna be up in the streets trying to enterprise, but your people look them in their eyes, and they ain't even know what he was talking about. But now seeing everybody came on you now, really believe it. Had to pull a Michael Jackson on him and tell him to beat it. Heard somebody say they started orchestration. Let me see it. I put myself in position, trying to make some commission. Why haters was politicking on another mission? I was in the kitchen doing all the dishes. No, family ain't slow. Just had to realize that
Everybody can't go, 'cause everybody ain't broke. But I pray they give a second chance, 'cause everybody ain't broke. Yeah, everybody won't. Everybody ain't so. Yeah, but I pray they give a second chance, 'cause everybody ain't. Let me say, I gotta have you, both of y'all in the studio
Conversation
together.
all about my damn self. Thinking the ways of the world. How long will it be from a guy get down? Racing back and forth. Lord of my sport. This I can even avoid. I do a motherfucking fiddle second. I'm feeling I'm being ignored. Hoping I'm losing no shit. It's gonna be an easy way as this. But I'm still feeling miserable. Somebody better get there. Get quick. All the doors is closed. It's dark outside. My mind is closed. Ultimately trying to back to the Lord. Kick up my tattoo cause I was too bored. For me it's no time to get it rich. Tell all the brothers I'm coming to ball. The money to buy this shit. Trying to get money to stack it up quick. I want the this and as good as it gets. Trying to get it is really a thing. Half of the money you throw on me, I had to go to the trenches again.
Everybody ain't broke.
give a second chance, 'cause everybody everybody's I pray they get a second chance, 'cause everybody
There's already so much pain, so much pain, so much pain. There's already so much pain, and there ain't nothing else we can do. Hey, Sheila, there's already so much pain, so much pain. There's already so much pain, and there ain't nothing else we can do. All right, listen up. They got tanks coming through right here, right here. They got tanks coming through right here, and there ain't nothing else we can do. All together, they got tanks coming through right here, right here, right here.
Hey!
They got tanks coming through right here, and there ain't nothing else we can do but to fight.
Hey! Yeah. You know this song, you're right.
In the face, with me for no reason. Saying that body's in the street, and there ain't nothing else we can do. There ain't no other way to talk, way to shout out and be heard. The only way we get in this song is to run on the word. That's it, fine. Yeah. Never let go of my heart. Standing tall, standing strong, and fine. It's alright to stand against the line. Without the investment in your neck, hanging on your rope, living in your dark capsule. Spin to the dark sky like this, then there ain't no limit. Yeah. We've already been this place, been there, and there's nothing to face. Now it's time to take everything back to the days when we can get it right. Yeah, everything's
Keep on riding. Hey! Keep telling y'all what it's about, baby. Rising above everything. Everything.
yeah. Bananas on the afternoon kickback. So don't you dare touch that down. Hey, we're the station too big for frequency. My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network.
We run the internet. My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to the hottest radio show to hit the airwaves. Man, it's me, ShyBananas. I'm up in the studio with my boy ShyMac.
ShyMac, the one-stop shop.
All the way from the boss's corner to the comfort corner. Thanks for tuning in on this Mental Monday. It's a whole vibe. What's the weather feeling like out there, Shy?
It is well, my love, with 76 degrees outside. So, ladies, continue to be up on.
What's the low expected of the day?
The low expected of the day, it says 64 degrees.
Man, so you know, it's still good.
Yeah.
It's good. It is good. That weather report was brought to you by one of our sponsors of the show, Blinking It Out Custom T-shirts made to order. Miss Deborah Flowers Baker is your designer. So if you're looking to bling out your T-shirts, your bags, you know, your apparel, your cups, your glasses, whatever it is, make sure you hit her up and let her know that ShyBananas in the afternoon kickback sent you. You can contact her at blinginitout26@gmail.com. or you can call her at 773-885-5304. Okay. Also, if you are in need of any type of photography work, then I need you guys to go contact my boy Derek Joyner, who is a photographer and owner of Lyrics Photo Zeke. Yes, that is Lyrics with a Q, Photo Zeke. He can be contacted at 630-373-4268 or at lyricsphotozeke@gmail.com. You can also find him on Instagram and Facebook, all Lyrics with a Q. That is a capital Q, right? Photo Zeke. Okay. He if you're looking for someone to cover your private events, baby showers, headshots, he's a content creator. He does family portraits, birthday parties of all ages, personal business photo shoots, anniversary parties, social media pictures, whatever you need, whatever your photography needs is. He got you covered like a blanket. Make sure you let him know ShyBananas sent you. 630-373-4268 is the number. It's a whole vibe over here. Afternoon Kickback. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for us to get into the mental health topic of the day. And that is, what is it, ShyMac?
What is a nervous breakdown? A nervous breakdown refers to an acute attack, and it disappeared. Sorry. A nervous breakdown refers to an acute attack of anxiety that disperses your daily lives. Nervous breakdowns are part of a family mental disorder known as anxiety disorder. Nervous breakdowns can happen when you are expressing sudden, extreme, and it's a stressful state.
Mm-hmm.
When a nervous breakdown happens, you may feel like you lost control of your feelings and give you a stress, anxiety, and even worry. Yeah.
You know, different types of breakdowns are caused by depression, anxiety disorder, like you say, also poor performance or feeling depersonalized, extreme exhaustion and fatigue can cause mental breakdowns as well. You know, um, I don't want you guys to be confused though, because sometimes when we talk about mental breakdowns, we confuse it with an emotional breakdown. And you know, while some of the symptoms are similar, it's not the same. So, um, an emotional breakdown is when sadness and worry and intense stress changes in the eating habits. You know, you want to withdraw from people and things, especially family and friends. And it is crucial to identify and seek professional help to gain understanding of what is causing or contributing to the feelings of mental distress, right? Okay, some of the things that cause your nervous breakdown include a sudden tragedy, a major change in life, constant stress at work, like you said before, anxiety. Like anxiety is a big thing. And, you know, that's why I want to talk about these things because we're going back into the world. You know what I mean? And we're going to be around all these people that has been going through different things since the lockdown. You get what I'm saying? So you never know what you're going to get, right? Depression. Ooh, and the list goes on and on. So when you're feeling symptoms of anxiety, what do you think is good ways to identify?
Well, it's many ways to identify it. You have fearlessness, you have worrying, you just need help automatically. Um, a lot of times where we withdraw from family and friends, like you just said before, a lot of times that I don't know if it helps out, but I know it helps me out when I have some time to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But
The me time.
yeah,
Sometimes But not all the time.
Not all the time. Yeah, you're right. But that's why I'm more so confused at right now because I don't know if I'm going through a mental breakdown, if I'm just overly stressed, or my mind is going through some changes. Because I've been eating differently, and
But that's what that we're talking about it right now, and you're listening to the signs and symptoms, and you want to say you don't know if you're. How can you say I am mentally? I'm overly stressed.
I don't know what overly stressed feels like. That's what I'm getting at. If I'm overly stressed, I probably am, but in my head, I'm fine. Mentally, physically, I'm fine. But it's just
What makes you feel like you're mentally fine if you feel like you're overwhelmed?
Because I'm overwhelmed when it comes to the part where, I have two different lives I'm doing. I got my business life, taking care of business, doing the radio, doing my own business on the side, things of that nature. And then later on throughout the day, I just switch it off and go to daddy mode. You know what I'm saying? And then when the other significant other, or the other partner, is not pulling her own weight, but she's enjoying her life or whatever, it takes a toll on you. I'm not saying that, I'm mad that she's living her life, she having a good time, having fun. I have fun with my kids as well. But mentally, it's a piece of me that's saying, like, what the heck? Because everybody needs me time. And then me time is a big part of it. And it's kind of messing up
Then find you a babysitter. Let me just say this, and because this is a way to protect your mental health. Because when I listen, and I'm not trying to diagnose you on the air or anything, but you put it out there, so I'm gonna give it to you because this is what I do, right? And instead of looking at the fact that she's out enjoying her life and not doing her part, you find somebody that wants to do the part. Because if you put children around people that don't want to be around them, they get things that they don't deserve.
Right.
Everybody, just because parents birth you, does not mean they are meant to be a part of your world.
Right.
And I mean that in the most sincere way. If having someone around, think about it. You send them with her for a weekend, and then they don't see her for a whole nother year or two. What do you think they do for their mental? You get what I'm saying? Just because you want your me time. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say when you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, you seek help and look for people that you trust to be around your children.
And let me clarify too. I'm not saying I'm mad because she got me time. Like you said, babysitters, yeah, they play a part too. I'm more so worried about my kids' wives. Cause they saying, "Oh, I'm sad." They start crying out of nowhere. They just crying on the spot, just like that. What's wrong with you? I want my mom. I like to see my mom.
So you tell them a story about their mom. You remind them of the goodness. You find ways to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you this from experience.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying what one thing you don't want to do. Well, you know what? That's a whole nother topic. We're not into you right now.
Right.
Well, we're gonna visit that later. Because it get hot up in here.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get them this juice, right?
Right.
We came here to help the people and help you in the process. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? You down for a podcast after that?
Let's get it.
We're gonna do a podcast later on today, y'all, and we're gonna pick ShyMac's brain on mental breakdowns and things like that, where his mental space is overall. But getting back to the signs and symptoms of if you may potentially be going through or on the brink of a mental breakdown is, some of the reasons is your stress management, your work, your relationship with your partners, anxiety, like we keep saying, financial, that can play a part, not knowing where money is coming from, where your career may go. You get what I'm saying? I spoke about all this stuff in the inspiration. If you missed the inspiration, I gotta go back and check the live out because I promise you it's gonna get you right on together. But then we have that other issue, other personal issues, whether it be just trying to find your own self, your identity, who you are, what moves you, right? Substance abuse can cause a mental breakdown. Sometimes we actually get caught up in, oh my God, what am I trying to say? We actually, we get caught up in wanting things that are not necessarily what we need. You get what I'm saying? And so we want it right here and right now, and that can cause us to be a little bit overwhelmed. Trouble concentrating. That is a sign. You know, if you can't get something done, and you're literally working on it, you put your mind to like, I'm finna do this. You have trouble concentrating. That is a sign that you may be going through a mental breakdown. Also, insomnia. Insomnia, for some people, excessive stress may cause insomnia, ooh, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. Now, when you can't sleep, your brain and body can't recover from stress, which in turn can lead to worsening stress and anxiety. A lack of sleep also affects your physical health as well as your mental performance. Others may respond to stress by oversleeping, which may also lead to mental and physical problems.
Yeah. Too much stress, it may leave you to feel, extreme fatigue.
Mhm.
You may feel tired because you're not sleeping enough, or you may even feel tired because you're sleeping too much. Over time, exhaustion along with stress can lead to a mental breakdown.
Right.
Stress can bring about change in your appetite. I feel that some people deal with overrating it, which can lead to unwanted weight gain. See, that's the lie though. I ain't gaining no weight. I'm losing weight. But everybody's body's different though.
Mhm.
Everybody is different. For other stress, you can lead, to appetite loss. There you go. I'm like, that's a lot by itself. But yeah, that is true.
So when we talk about the appetite, the fact is it will also lead to digestive issues. Stress and anxiety can lead to stomach issues like cramps, bloating, constipation, diarrhea. Um, some people actually develop irritable bowel syndrome, gallstones. I know some people that,
Mm.
I didn't know gallstones can be caused by stress and spicy foods as well. Um, Stress trigger flare-ups, which can cause digestive discomfort. So if you're stressed and starting to notice any of these symptoms, it could be a sign that you are on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Another sign is hallucinations. People,
Mm.
get up out your head. Man, sometimes you gotta tap yourself and make sure what you're thinking is real. In some instances, extreme stress can cause hallucinations where you hear or see things that are not there.
And I know what y'all thinking right now. How can I treat my nervous breakdown? I'm gonna let you know, treating a nervous breakdown is not an uncommon to feel overwhelmed by life's demands, by living demands. If you're beginning to feel as though your stress is becoming too much, talk to your doctor or your therapist. They may refer you to your therapist. There you go. I'm over speaking right now. Your doctor may also be able to provide you treatment for physical symptoms.
Hmm.
The right treatment for a nervous breakdown depends mainly upon its cause and individual. So common treatments includes, life changes.
Hmm. And what do you mean by life changes is like your mental fatigue is a common feature of a mental breakdown. So for some, getting rest and de-stressing can be effective and an effective home remedy, but changes might include things such as reducing your number of daily obligations, taking a walk or adding some form of exercise to your routine, eating a healthful diet, taking a break when you need it. It goes back to not being able to concentrate. When you're not able to concentrate, sometimes you can just take a break. To grab your mental space together. Practice meditation. I've been talking about meditation a lot. Believe me, y'all. Find you a serene place. It will definitely deliver you. Whew, it will deliver you. And spending time with nature. I love it. That's my meditation space. Nature or the bathtub. You know,
Yeah, I like that.
that's where I get in. But there are other ways you can help. Medication is a way to help as well.
Yeah, medication. Your doctor may prescribe you antibiotics or anti-anxiety medication to help with your anxiety or your nervous breakdown. If your stress is causing you, to be overwhelmed, you you can take many things such as I'm so sorry. You may be prescribed to sleep a sleep aid, and you need to sleep worrisome, stress, and anxiety, which only worrisome.
Well, the disruptions in your sleep can worsen stress and anxiety, which will only worsen your insomnia, is what he's trying to say. So the sleep aids can help break the sleeplessness cycle and reduce your stress. So basically what they're saying, the article that we're reading from, is it's okay to take a Tylenol PM if you need to go to sleep, if you're having, issues getting to sleep, things like that. Also, I would advise people to look into psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy. Psychotherapy helps you work through your nervous breakdown, which is also called a mental breakdown, okay? Uh, it also reduces the risk of experiencing another one. So speaking with a professional can help you to process your thoughts and create solutions that alleviate your stress and anxiety. Yes, man, when I tell y'all, we are here to give you everything that you need. We are here to give you everything that you need. So if you or you know someone that are experiencing stress, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like you got the whole weight of the world on your shoulder. Understand that you are not alone. And, we don't want your anxiety to worsen to maybe suicide or things like that. So if you're in need of psychiatric evaluation, feel free to contact um, 1 800 654 2673. That is 1-800-654-2673. And the suicide prevention hotline number is 1-800-784-2433. These numbers are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Use them. Get the help that you need. Refer the person that you need to get the help that they need. You can also text help to 741-741. Poor mental health can make it harder to cope with housing problems, and as with housing problems or homelessness can make your mental health worse. So whatever it is that you need to talk about, resources, you reach out to these numbers, they're gonna get you right on together. But I want to say this, okay? I need you to use your better judgment, because if it is a life-threatening emergency, then we need you guys to make sure you contact 911 and ask for a CIT officer. That is very important. A CIT officer um, is trained in that type of situation. You don't want regular officers or regular paramedics to pull up when people are going through vulnerable moments. That's how we have accidental shootings and things. You get what I'm saying? Because they get to talking. People just don't know how to deal, with people. So, yeah, do that. That has been, today's mental health segment. You want to keep yourself together. You got to get in tune with your mental health and get in tune with the signs and symptoms and what to look for when you are going through a nervous breakdown, also known as a mental breakdown. Okay? Anyway, we're going to get right. We're going to keep it moving. It's time for money management segment. You ready? Are you ready? Because we got to get y'all this juice before we get up out of here. So right now, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the money management segment right here on the afternoon kickback. It is ShyBananas, and I got my boy.
Your boy ShyMac, the one-stop shop.
Over here, money management plus the motivation of the day brought to you by ShyMac. Coming up momentarily. Don't you dare go nowhere, because don't nobody know good music like we know good music right here on the afternoon kickback vibes. You did.
Hey, shout out my girl ChiBananas. Make sure y'all tune into the afternoon kickback at My Radio Chicago. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Like a diamond, everything flawless. Need someone to
The Afternoon Kickback with ShyBananas on My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Do not be afraid, y'all, to, reach out to people, because people need help.
It's more than radio.
Hey, welcome back to the afternoon kickback with ShyBananas. Man, that was just Drake with some God's plan. You know, everything is all about God's plan, even when they wishing and hating on you and all those good things, and it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Understand, all is within His divine plan, right?
Right.
ShyMac, how you feel about that?
Feel good. I do agree. It's always God's plan. It's never your plan.
It's Mental Mondays and Money Management Mondays, and it was God's plan for us to be up in here giving you just that. So it is time for us to go ahead and talk about, the money management segment. You get what I'm saying? And today's money management is all about finding healthier spending habits, right?
Right.
Man, how you feel you do with your spending?
I can be doing better. I do save more than I spend. But I need to also start to, treat myself every now and then. But yeah, I think I do pretty good with my savings.
With your savings?
Yeah.
So you do have a savings and a banking account?
Yeah. Savings and checking, yes.
Oh, that's what
Yeah, you see.
That's because I'm doing look. I'm trying to chew bubble gum and walk over here. Yeah. With that being said, when you chose your savings account, what did you keep in mind when selecting a savings account?
Just my savings account is more so for not my everyday life, but when I want to have fun. It's my going out money. If it's with myself or if it's with my kids. I always have a going out money and a going out stashed away, and I have a rainy day fund. It's all within the savings account.
The savings account is supposed to be saved money, though.
Yeah, but once I pass away, who's going to enjoy it?
You know what? See, I don't even know how I be dealing with you sometimes. Come on, like for real. But on a for real, we want to talk to you guys about healthy spending. And so I came up with across an article, and it gave a simple formula for healthy spending, which includes 50% of your income is focused on your needs, which is your housing, transportation, food, childcare, insurance, and minimum debt pay down, right? The other 30% of your income is devoted to your wants, fun things in your life that brings you joy. And 20%, the last 20% is of your income is supposed to go towards your savings. You get it?
I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. That's proof that a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you have to set money aside for vacation. Extracurricular activity. You get what I'm saying? You got to balance it out.
I think I do pretty good anyways, if you ask me. But paying for purchases with a checking account or cash is a good spending habit because it prevents you from taking any debt. If you want to use your credit card for confidence, pay off your card in full each month to avoid interest on your credit card bills. I actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, but
a lot of people don't know, like, I say this all the time. I be trying to get people to gyms. If you got a credit card and you go ahead and pay the money off when you get the money, like, that's money that you can use over again, and it comes right back. And then you'll never use your own money. You'll always be using credit. So then they go to themselves, what if I die? You're going to use all your credit in opposed to, you know what I mean? And you won't be in debt. This financial literacy over here. So we do here at the Afternoon Kickback, I definitely recommend the 50-30-20 budget, which is 50% of your after-tax dollars on necessities and no more than 30% on your wants and at least 20% on savings and debt repayment.
Let's just jump into what interests you the most when you want to start. Understand your spending triggers. Track your spending. Stick to cash and stop relying on your credit cards. Forget your credit cards exist, literally. Um, and set short-term financial goals. Learn how to budget your money. Give every dollar a job. I like that.
Give every dollar a job. So, what is considered healthy spending habits? Budgeting. Planning well in advance is an essential part of financial responsibility. A budget is a financial plan that details how you plan to spend money you earn, thereby allowing you to prioritize your spending. Also, budgeting can help you make sure that you have enough money to cover all your expenses and determine exactly how much disposable income you may spend on luxuries like entertainment and shopping. That's for you, Shy.
Anywho, my time, monitoring spending, sticking and following to your budget is often much more difficult than just creating a budget plan. You might plan to spend a given amount on entertainment, going out to eat, but you're actually spending habits and it may go over the plan.
Mm. So, what you want to do is monitor everything. Your credit card. So your credit card use, when you use a credit card, you are buying things with someone else's money. Borrowed money is expensive because you have to pay interest on debt and in addition to the original amount that you borrow. That's why it's important. If you pay it right off, you want to cure that interest. You get what I'm saying? And then that money comes right back, and then you can save the money that you just made. I'm just saying, that is the banana fact of the day. Get your credit card, spend their money, pay it off before the interest sets in, or you can simply choose to pay by cash or with a checking account. That's a good way of spending because it prevents you from taking on debt.
Yes. And make it a shopping list, which I also do. Impulsive spending is one of the worst spending habits because you purchase things that you don't even need. Um, if you buy things that you never plan on purchasing, you are more likely to spend beyond your budget and take on debt. One solution to this is creating shopping lists before you go to the store and sticking strictly to the items on the list. If you're going grocery shopping, I do suggest that you do eat before you go grocery shopping because if you're hungry and you're going for food, you will buy everything in the store. Yeah. I know this from experience.
That be setups though.
It do.
Yeah. You see it be right there at the beginning of the aisle. Like when you first go in and you get all the sweets because the kids, mommy. And then you got the deli with the people that appreciate good soulful food that's cooked and help, fresh lunch meat and things like that. And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna stop. And then they got the rotisserie chicken aisle, like, girl, boy, I'm just trying to tell you, it's a setup. Don't you fall into it. Find a healthier way to spend your money. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to today's show. Definitely a whole situation over here. We got y'all right on together. We talked about noticing the signs and symptoms of a mental breakdown and how you can protect yourself or a loved one if they are experiencing it. We also talked about money management and ways to healthier spending, right?
Yes.
Budgeting, creating shopping lists, using, choosing not to use your credit card versus using cash. That way you don't go into debt and you don't overspend. Things like that. And it's totally been a vibe up in here. I appreciate y'all for vibing out. But y'all know how we do. We start the show with inspiration, we close it with motivation. So Shy gonna give y'all the motivation of the day. I need y'all guys to make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because tomorrow is Transformation Tuesday. So we got the transformation tips for the mind, the body, and the spirit. It's gonna be coming through, y'all. Man, we're gonna talk about it with Miss. I'm waiting on you.
You ain't on me.
Yeah. You're supposed to help me.
I'm real bad with
Why you think I'm looking at you? Because I was putting you on the spot. Anyway, yeah, Miss Angela Williams from Inspirational Beauty and Kato from Wolf by Design, which are both inspirational speakers and sound bowl healers. Like they're just some energy gurus. If you've been vibing out, they've been here the whole month of June. They're going to be here for the entire month of June. We're tapping into the chakras. So last week we talked about the first 3 levels of the chakras. We will be continuing on with the next 3 levels of chakras, levels 4, 5, and 6. You know, it's all about elevating your mind, your body, and your spirit. So make sure y'all tune in. Miss Tamika Claudio may be joining us as well. She is a Reiki healer and a spiritual advisor. So I need y'all guys to make sure y'all tap in, tap in, tap in. Okay.
I got you.
Anyway, send them out with that motivation shit.
All right, so to make it short and sweet, the motivation, close the show out. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're mentally there and physically there. A nervous breakdown is nothing to play with. You need to go ahead and get what you need to make sure your own health is first. Your own health is first. Your kids will fall in line to that. Your kids can feel what you're going through every day. Also, if you do go to the store, make sure you do eat because they will track you. All right? It's your boy ShyMac, the One Stop Shop, and I will see y'all again tomorrow.
It's definitely been a vibe over here. Be sure to tune in. Wow Factor Wednesday. Fox Montana is going to be in the building. Big shout out to Black Tea Bibs and Bottle Service. They did their thing with the season finale. Y'all got to be watching out for that. It was fun. It was funny. A lot of vendors and a few vendors in the building that I happen to, spend some money with. I'm gonna come up in here with my drip real soon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna actually have one of the vendors as a guest on the show. Y'all be watching out for that. It's a situation always over here on the afternoon kickback. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all know how I always say, no matter how you're feeling, if you're capable, get up, get dressed, get out, get going, and go get your blessings. Put the guns down, spread love, not hate, and be a blessing to somebody other than yourself today. It's a shame that we lost 3 people over the weekend and 45 people were shot here in Chicago. We got to do better in the nation. But for my people in my city, put them damn guns down. They shot them 10 people right there on 75th. I was right there. I had literally just pulled up. I swear I was 1 block away. Literally just pulled up. And it reminded me of why I don't do that. You get what I'm saying? But I think they need to create a strip. And I said on it, I really think we need to create a strip for people to park, and then we want to have things like that. That's just my thoughts. Lori! Mayor Lori Lifey. Auntie Lori! You heard that? Somebody spread this and let her know. If she give them somewhere to go, then it just may curb the violence. We out.
Oh.